Elon Musk disappointed that no one tried to assassinate Harris. Put it up full mask. Following yesterday's assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump, Elon Musk has now walked back a controversial tweet. So you're looking at what he posted. So he says, quote, "No one is even trying to assassinate Biden, Kamala." End quote. Users on X quickly slammed the tweet as, quote, "appalling and indefensible," some accusing him of inciting violence. Now, remember, this is the multi-billionaire genius, right? That owns the platform. He can do what he wants to do. He can violate his own rules, make them up as he goes along. After he was quickly called out, he deleted the tweet and has since walked it back. So here's what he posted. Well, one lesson I've learned is that just because I say something to a group and they laugh doesn't mean it's going to be all that hilarious as a post on X. Well, look at that genius. Elon Genius Musk. I'm so glad you came to this lesson. You have enlightened us all, sir. We had no idea that your violent, insensitive, sometimes bigoted and racist commentary among your friends at the golf club cannot be posted on your platform per your rules.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
Maybe he's just surrounded by people that are paid to laugh at his jokes. He added on, turns out that jokes are way less funny if people don't know the context and the delivery is plain text. He then proceeded to share this compilation claiming Democrats are the ones inciting violence. He posted 2.5 minutes of Democrats explicitly calling for using political violence. They own this. And then it's a clip, out of context primarily. Missed out of context, Elon Musk. An update on what occurred yesterday. There was an attempted assassination, allegedly. Ryan Wesley Ralph was arrested on Sunday while allegedly attempting to shoot Donald Trump or shoot at the Trump International Golf Club in Florida. We're not sure exactly which one yet. Secret Service spotted his rifle near the next hole Trump will be playing at the golf course and stopped him. You see him there? If he is the guy, justice is served, and he was not able to commit that kind of dangerous crime. Thankfully so. We do not advocate or promote violence here. On June 10, 2020, his apparent X profile, the alleged shooter, directed a post on X at Trump in which he said had supported Trump in the 2016 presidential election, but that Trump had become a disappointment. The post concluded, "I will be glad when you are gone," end quote. You know, I got to be honest. Things like this reminds me of the historical legacy of cult leaders. And I'm utilizing the framework of history. If you look at cult leaders in America, there's always a sentiment of their followers who end up being so radicalized or so infatuated with their alleged deity that when they do something that disappoints from the course of action they believe should be taken, these individuals will turn on their cult masters. We have seen this happen in multiple instances in the United States of America and beyond. It is no mistake, be very clear. Those on the right have called for open conflict. Those on the right have called for open conflict after the election, regardless of if Trump wins or loses. So you have to keep that in context as well. There's those on the left who have routinely said, we don't need to talk like this. Violence does not belong in our political commentary. Those on the right are not saying that. Lindsey Graham is not saying that. Thankful to be alive, Newt Gingrich is not saying that. It's those on the left. All right. David, thoughts here?
Well, a couple of things. This guy was clearly Looney Tunes. I mean, based on his posts in the last several years, I mean, this guy was, arguably insane. And so it raises the question of, well, what on earth are we doing having a society where people who are Looney Tunes can get their hands so easily on assault weapons? That's the first thing. The second thing is, I'm not necessarily sure that this guy necessarily broke the law per se, given Florida laws, which enable people to carry firearms, which enable people to be on the perimeter of a public facility. And oh, by the way, because of stand your ground, I mean, I suppose his defense could argue, look, he was simply standing his ground and was afraid that Donald Trump was going to play through the 6th hole. I mean, it's so silly. It is so ridiculous, the laws that exist in Florida, that a clever defense might gum things up. But in all seriousness, the stuff from Elon Musk, the way people have taken things, the political discourse, and Elon Musk, keep in mind, every time he tweets something out, it goes to 294 million people. And so for him to just now be realizing that maybe his sort of sense of humor, as racist as it is, doesn't play well, for him to only be realizing that now underscores what a horrible leader and businessman he really is.
He's a genius.
I mean, he's managed to look, he's made a lot of his money through SpaceX and everything, which is government subsidized. So
exactly.
He benefited more from socialism than anybody on this planet.
Yeah, including his cars, by the way, state subsidies to mandate you have cars that are electric.